One thing I want to say is Turkey is very, 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 very cheap. Hey tribe, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Andree. If you haven't been here before, hi, welcome. My video today is a follow-up from my other previous videos. If you haven't seen them, I'm going to put them somewhere on the screen for you to catch up. I've had a hair transplant. I had a hair transplant about six weeks ago, and I want to share my journey with you guys. I'm not going to so much talk about where I am when it comes to the hair transplant today, because I pretty much feel like there's not that much to talk about when it comes to that at the moment. I'm pretty much where I said I was in the last two videos, except that now the itching is not as bad and I'm getting these like really irritating spots. But I'll talk about that when I do my catch up, when it's about 3 months on. Today's video is talking about the finance. It's talking about what you need, how much you'll need, and why I chose to go to Turkey rather than getting it done here in terms of pricing. So first things first, the first thing that you need to know is, yes, Longevita, where I went, they do have an office here. They have a transplant office here. I was lucky enough to meet a lovely lady who who left the comment underneath one of my videos, and I got to meet her, and she's further along in her journey of having a hair transplant. She's about 4 months on, I believe, if I remember correctly, and now we were just having a chit chat, and she let me know that the office that Longevita have here in the UK does not deal with Afro hair. So I guess that's why they divert all of their clientele to Istanbul. So for anyone who is going to go there or wants to ask that question, the reason why I went, well, I now know the reason why Longevita do direct their clientele to Istanbul is because the Istanbul clinic has experience with Afro hair, and the Longevita clinic in the UK deals with, I'm guessing, European hair rather than specializing also in Caribbean hair. Afro hair, sorry. So one of the things that I mentioned was that my trip came up to around 1,700, and I wanted to really divide the price up, let you know what I spent my money on, etc, etc. One thing I want to say is Turkey is very, 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 very cheap. It is so affordable, and I'm talking cabs, taxis, whatever you want to call it. Everything is super, super affordable. So the first thing is going to be the hotel. The hotel was £50 per night. I went to the VEYRON hotel in Istanbul, and I will insert a video again in this video. The hotel was lovely. It was very simple, clean. I had no problems with it. I always request that my sheets get changed when I go into a hotel, because I don't trust that they're clean. And yeah, like, I had a great experience there. Everything was cool, and like I said, I found the people who at the hotel really, really accommodating. They really helped. Like, I had a COVID test done when I was out there so I can come back, and they made sure that the people who do the COVID test came to the hotel in the lobby, and that was done via text, via WhatsApp, and I just found that they were really, really accommodating. Longevita have probably got a list of hotels or hotels that they partner with. I believe that VEYRON is one of them, because this was given to me, this was already booked for me, so I'm guessing that VEYRON was a hotel that they had already sort of have a deal with already. So yes, that was £50 a night. Originally I was supposed to be there for 3 nights, so it was £150. So I stayed there the Monday night, the Tuesday night, the Wednesday night, and I was supposed to leave on the Thursday. And I extended my trip by an extra day, an extra night. So I had to pay an extra €25 for that. Now, I missed my flight on the Thursday because of the locator form. So because of that, I had to, the locator form just wasn't accepting my COVID return test, which was a glitch on the website, but I had to pay for it. I paid an extra, I think £40 for my flight, and then I paid an extra £45, so an extra £45 to stay at the Istanbul airport hotel, which was basically next to the airport. So that was like the cost of my hotel. My hotel ended up being, I'm just going to leave the calculations here because my brain is not really wired to count right now. Number 2, food. So food was super cheap. Again, I ate at local restaurants, I ate in the hotel, and I also I did a lot of R&R. Like, I was at the hotel. I didn't really like venture out too much because I just wanted to take that time for me. But altogether, I don't even think I spent £100 on food. I am gonna kind of figure out all my receipts and I'll put it up, but I don't think that for my stay, and I ate about 3 times a day, and I ate not a lot, but I did eat like quite a considerable amount. But when I ate out in the local spaces, I would have like a Turkish kebab with all the sides and trimmings, and it will come up to something like £3, and this showed up on my Monzo card, and I did that throughout my stay. So the food was really not that expensive, and I had the same experience when I went to Turkey again, like the year before. Now, if we're talking about the actual procedure, so I paid a £250 deposit for my procedure, and then the remaining amount, which I will correct it if it's not, but I will put the paperwork also in this email, in this video. The £250 was deducted from 1,250. So the procedure, the transplant procedure for up to 3,000 grafts at the time was 1,250 plus £150 for my hotel stay, plus £40 times 2 for my private transfer. So altogether, I'll put the price on the slides. So again, this was a really, like, it sounds like nothing, especially for something that is life-changing for me. And last but not least, I also then paid £200 extra for the PRP treatment. Now, PRP treatments in the UK are £400 a pop, £400 minimum, maybe £600. If you buy a bundle of 3, which is what they recommend that you should get, it's about, you're looking at about 1,200, which basically is the price of what I paid for the hair transplant. And basically, like, it speaks for itself. I had a few consultations, I looked at a few places in the UK, and in the UK a hair transplant averages out at about £2,500, and that's if you're going to a reputable place, a place where, I don't know, specializes with Afro hair. I just didn't find any, and I wasn't really satisfied with anyone that I came across in the UK that I wanted to part my money with. I decided to go for Turkey because, quite frankly, I feel like Turkey is the place. That's where you go if you want to have certain surgical procedures done. That's where you go. Again, like I said, my worry was more on the side of the language barrier, the communication, but I really didn't have to worry about that. I found that I had a super great experience, which again, you can look at my videos where I've talked about it and let me know what you think. And then last but not least, flights. So my flight was about £280 of return. And like I said, I did have to pay extra for my flight because I missed my flight because of the UK locator form. So let's just round it up to £320. I will add receipts, but my flight was super cheap. And again, when you add it all up, it really didn't come up to much. I am going to have a calculation around here somewhere so you can know what it is. But my flight's super cheap. I went with hand luggage. I didn't go with much because I didn't need much. But yeah, so that's basically it. Obviously, like I said, if I'm going to also continue doing PRP treatments here in the UK, so if you want to add to that, I'm probably going to have 2 more or whatever I'm advised. I'll probably do a video again talking about how much I actually spent at the end, but I will probably include that in a video where I talk about my last step, if you like. So when it's coming up to a year, I'll probably include everything and, you know, give my overall opinion on everything. But yeah, so far that is what I spent. That's what I spent in Turkey. That's the reason why I went to Turkey. I thought a little finance video, a quick little finance video would help, because I feel like getting that information out there really sets everything out. I did get my surgeon's name. I will put it here. It was Yasmin. I did check. It was Yasmin. And also there were 2 other people that did my transplant. So altogether it was 4. One with the anaesthetic, local anaesthetic, Yasmin, and then 2 men who did my implants. And yeah, so that's it. So I hope this video helps. I hope that I've answered any questions you may have had. This video is video response video to a few comments that I've seen. So it's not, there weren't many comments, but I do think like a financial talking money would be a good way for people to know what they're going to part with. Like, what are you looking at in terms of the overall picture of what you're going to spend, what the aftercare also looks like. And again, I'll talk about the aftercare in another video because we got content here, baby. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.